I bet at least once in your lifetime you have been fascinated about bicycles. Maybe it was when you were a kid trying to learn bicycle for the first time, or as an adult, watching all those bikes into their fronts, or just seeing a road bike pass in front of your house. For me, it goes a long way back. I got my first road cycle, a Hero Turbo. I remember finally getting permission from my parents to ride it to school, which was a huge deal back then. I used to watch my big brother ride his Hero Hawk, and that was my first real impression of a road bike. I never got to ride it much, mainly because my feet couldn't even reach the pedals. And later, when we were participating in a few school competitions, my dad gifted me and my brother a new MTB. That was the Schnell MTB, and that was special. We protected it from the world like it was the most precious thing we owned, because it was. Fast forward through graduation and masters, life started to feel a bit more settled here in Bangalore. So that's when I decided to transport the old Schnell here in Bangalore. And then came a random morning. My roommate Eric and I were already awake after dropping his parents off at the airport. It was 5:30 am, the city was quiet, and we thought, what now? That's when we saw the perfect weather and decided to attempt our first 30-kilometer ride. Eric had borrowed a friend's Triben RC100 for that ride, and he fell in love with the road bikes from that moment. He bought his own Triben RC120 soon after. That started a chain reaction. One by one, everyone in our group got a bike, and we started doing longer rides. We did Bangalore to Kanakpura, we did Bangalore to Tumkur, and explored all the lakes we could find within the city. Then at the beginning of this year, our friend Nasher bought a Triben RC500, and soon after that they rode from Bangalore to Mysore. Watching them, I realized you can't cover that kind of distance comfortably on an MTB. The posture just doesn't support it for the long hauls. That's when I started feeling the need for a proper road bike. So this past June, the hunt began. I visited showrooms, dived deep into the world of groupsets and components, and quickly learned just how expensive this sport can be. Along the way, I met so many people and was amazed to discover the cycling community that exists here in India. It might be small considering our population, but it's passionate and growing. And now, after all the time and efforts that I've spent over the past 2 months, finally the Batmobile comes home to Batman. This marks a new phase for me and this channel. A phase of backpacking, longer rides, and maybe few official events. And who knows, someday maybe even an Ironman. So if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and join on this journey with me. There might be probably a few bumps here and there, but that's what riding a bicycle is all about.